Economics of Love
สวัสดีค่ะ Good morning everyone and welcome back to the 8th episode of Economics of Love with Dr. ขวัญฤทัย บุญญเสนา and you can call me Kukik. This program is broadcasting from ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร We can see each other every Thursday from 9 to 9:30 a.m. First of all, I would like to say thank you for your attention. Thanks for sparing us your time to listen to our love stories and academic theory of love. We hope that you will be inspired to love others, including yourself, with happiness. Today, we are going to continue to talk about the 20 greatest real-life love stories from history.In the point of view of Nancy Bjork, she is a writer and published this article on the 21st of January 2020. She is a former staff editor at InStyle, Rolling Stone, and Entertainment Weekly. She has written a thriller set in the 18th century art and porcelain work titled The Brew.For more information, you can see from www.nancybjork.com. Nancy wrote that love story is powerful emotion. Throughout history, couples in love have caused war and controversy, created masterpieces in writing, music, and art, and have shattered the hearts of public.With the power of their bonds. The second greatest real-life love stories from history for today is the story of Anne Boleyn and Henry.8 of England. When the Tudor king fell for a young lady in waiting, Anne Boleyn, who possesses eyes, black and beautiful. He was long married to a Spanish princess, but.Anne refused to be a royal mistress, and the king rocked the Western world to win his divorce and make Anne queen. Ambassadors could not believe how enslaved the king was by his love for Anne. This accused Anne as her foot in the enslaved comprehend the Spanish emissary.To comprehend the king's passion, one need only read his 16th century love letters, revealing his torment over how elusive she remained. I beg to know, especially your intention touching the love between us, having been more than a year wandered by a dearth of love.And not yet sure whether I shall fall or find a peace in your affection. The love affairs ended when he had her beheaded. Unbelievably, what would you feel if your lover doesn't love you anymore? Not only that, he ordered to kill you or kill you by himself. For me, just my lover doesn't love me is hurt enough.Today might be a very sad story for all of us, but we can learn from this mistake and also we can make it to be our lesson of life.
Economics of Love
Welcome to the first part of Economics of Love. As I mentioned before, we are going to talk about the love story of Anne Boleyn and Henry.8 of England from Jonia D. Matthie's point of view. This is interesting to learn that Malthus and Harry's romance was from extremely beginnings to its bloody end. During King Henry VIII's 40-year reign, he had weight gain and 6 wives. Harry would have provided Boreas tablet fodder. Of those 6 wives, Anne Boleyn number 2 remains the most fascinating, as historian Lucy Worsley explains in her new 3-part series, Secrets of 6 Wives, Anne and Harry's Love Story, in the ultimate soap opera, a flesh and blood narrative of love, loss, and betrayal. That romance was so passionate, it changed the course of English history. They were a perfect match. The popular image of Harry VIII as an obese older man doesn't account for the fact that in his prime, Harry was a real catch. The king was tall, over 6 feet, athletic, and a keen sportsman. He hunted and loved to dance. Harry also lived a life of the mind, interested in books, in arts, and languages, and he could play many instruments. Anne was Harry's equal in every way, although Anne was not beautiful in accordance with the blonde Tudor idol. She was exotic with dark hair and olive skin. Anne was also far more sophisticated than her English counterparts. After 7 years as a lady-in-waiting in Queen's Court in the French royal court, Anne was cultured. She was skilled at dancing, singing, and flirting. Oh, I should try to have this skill too. It was said she could captivate with a glance, but Anne was also clever and curious, and Harry was seduced as much by her mind as her body. Henry's passion was uncontainable. Anne first joined the English court in 1422 upon her return from France. It took 4 years of Henry to notice her among the other women, in part because he was busy having an affair with her older sister, Mary. But when Harry discovered Anne, he fell hand and pursued her for over a year before she reciprocated 17 gushing love letters written by Harry to Anne reveal the extent of his passion and devotion. But Anne, smart and ambitious, was unwilling to settle for mistress status like her sister. And Harry, who was desperate for a legitimate male heir offspring, distracting himself with the king's great matter, ending his marriage to Catherine. This took years. But Harry and Anne's desire for each other was overwhelming, and by 1533 Anne was pregnant. Henry went to amazing lengths to rid himself of Catherine and make Anne his new queen. Unable to persuade the Pope to grant him an annulment, Harry broke with the Holy Roman Church, sparked the Reformation, and declared himself the head of the Church of England. Harry changed his country's fate for the woman he loved, but it was a decision that haunted him in the years that followed. Wow, Henry is a very romantic guy. And what happened after that? You must be with me next week. So we're gonna continue the love story with very romantic. But maybe this is a sadness ending story. And what happened after that, we're gonna continue together. Don't miss it.
Economics of Love.
Welcome back to the second part of Economics of Love. Last week, we talked about 9 love theories in psychology. Which love theory describes love the best? Focus on Theory 1, Consummate Love in the Triangular Theory of Love by Robert Sternberg. By evaluationforlove.com. Today, let's continue number 2 and number 3 together. Love theory number 2, mere exposure effect, suggests that you may love your spouse just because you are often exposed to him or her. Another love theory from social psychology is known as the mere exposure effect, which was discovered by Robert Sargent in 1968. This theory is not romantic, and it explains that human beings are prone to like things that they are used to or the people they are often exposed to. This love theory seeks to explain that one of the major determinants of interpersonal attraction is physical proximity. A study that was conducted by Leon Festinger and his colleagues in the 1950s had a connection to the theories of the mere exposure effect. It explained that people become friends with their neighbors because they live close to each other. The level of closeness was dependent on the proximity of the apartments they live in. Relationships that are formed because of the proximity with one another can develop and become meaningful. The detriment of such relationships is that they cannot withstand long distances, and they gradually fade. For example, schoolmates or colleagues at work may be very close until one moves forward to another school or employer. Also, a divorce decision may be much easier after living separately for a while. When spending more time on your own, you may pretty quickly notice whether you truly miss your own spouse or were you together just because you were used to. Now, we're gonna continue. Theory number 3, the color wheel. Have you married a partner who is good in theory and on paper, but not in real life anymore? The third love theory is the color wheel, developed by John Lee in 1973. Actually, this is the year of my birthday. This theory of love identifies 6 styles of love which are named as the colors of love, although they are not correspondent to actual colors. The 6 love colors, style of love in the color wheel are: storage is characterized by friendship and stability. It is often represented by familiar love between siblings, parents, and children. This love type is similar to the companion love in Sternberg's love triangle. Eros is characterized by strong romantic feelings. Pragma is characterized by considerations that are practical. This involves searching for traits that are suitable, and it is more common in women. Also, many of his relationship coaching clients say that he is a good father and successful in his job and among his peers, but still I feel our marriage doesn't feel good to me anymore. You may have married a partner who is good in theory and on paper, but not in real life in the long run. Ludus is characterized by a need for excitement and a view of love as a game. Those who portray his kind of love are not ready for commitment because it is viewed as playful. Research indicates that men are more likely to be
Economics of Love.
Welcome back to Economics of Love. Let's talk about RMUTP news. Student Development Division develops students' potential to become integrated innovator. Associate Professor ศรัทธา แข่งเพ็ญแข Assistant to the President for Student Affairs ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร presided over the closing of the Student Development Project of ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร The best and the bright student RMUTP Young Generation and presented certificates to students who participated in the said project that room 1101 Faculty of Mass Communication Technology ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร TVET Center with their purpose develop students' potential through various training processes to be desirable graduates and encourage students to participate in bringing knowledge. The experience gained from this training is used in the activities. Last but not least, I would like to say thank you for this information. World Wide Web, townandcountrymap.com, World Wide Web, sbs.com, and https://revolutionforlove.com. To know more about love, we are going to see each other on every Thursday at 9 a.m. at Englishonline.rmutp.ac.th and worldwideweb.youtube.com/@RMUTP-LIVE8792. Thank you. See you again next week.
Economics of Love.
Bye.